Can I say it twice, huh? I don't know about it. I don't know one thing. I want to know if I look good, that good, when I wasn't doing nothing. And my husband said, don't I look good? Meant something. I ain't that conceited, because did I look good when I was a baby? Do I look good now? And I'm traveling that I love the husband that I love, that I was all about him and not about me. It's not all about me. It wasn't all about Doyle. It wasn't all about Donna Sowell. It ain't all about me, baby. You know, because when somebody overdrinks, you still want to stay focused. You don't want to get over drunken and not pay attention to your surroundings. And that's why I'm glad I record myself. But anybody else that don't know me, if I could record myself and you with me, why would you be ashamed of me to record yourself if you're on the right wavelength as me? I'm a Scorpio. Birthday on Halloween. I was a premature baby. I came 2 months early because they was expecting me to come on Christmas Day. Why would I be a Christmas present to the womb that I chose to be in? Yes, I look like my mother. I'm glad I do. I'm glad I seen Lola and Mrs. Wright class too. 308 was Miss Green's classroom. 307 was Miss Wright classroom. 309 was Miss A. Y'all don't want me to go to the two. Y'all don't want me to go there with you. Because y'all don't understand. When I was in my mother's house, Eleanor had her kids over. They had a little argument, a disagreement, and they messed with my mama's mom too. Put her in a dangerous predicament. Bullets was clinging from my feet. God gave me the adulterous spirit whooping. It's supposed to hit my side. That's Harvey Martin wanted to take me out in his mind, but I believed in God at the age of 5. My faith was all in Him. When I got that adulterous, when Greg said, "Get my ass up," I felt them invisible bullets. That just guaranteed what was supposed to happen to me today. I died, and I took that whooping on for 16 years, every single day until now. I think about what I've been through, and I think about what my son been through. And a Virgo male. I know his stepfather was a Virgo. September 1st. I don't play around with that nigga. Timothy Alfonso James. That's why he got his ass whooped. And then after he got his ass whooped, and I ain't had to get my hands dirty neither. That on me, I don't know how to get rid of him. You know what I mean? I ain't got killer instinct. That don't mean that I don't believe in God is my revenge. Because God is thy revenge. How do you get rid of a body if you want to get rid of it? You clean the blood up first with peroxide and make sure you get all the splatter. If you're going to splatter it, make sure you hit the splatters of the wall with some peroxide and then get your spray bottle and spray the wall, spray everything down. And with that peroxide and then clean up the blood so damn good it became invisible. And then get a good get a good barrel. Make sure you got the right size barrel. Fill it up with acid because I think about how I can take care of myself. If I wanted to be gone, I ain't lying. Shit, put that body in some good acid. I ain't talking about the acid that the no, they got some good pure acid. They eat your bones up, and it comes from the volcano. That's the purest form of acid you can get. Even it'll spit you out just to show that it can eat the bones if it want to. But it is all the bones, the hair, everything quickly gone. You disintegrated that. But I ain't lying. If I think that crazy, I tell you I don't serve a crazy God. I serve a God in the abundance and the full. You know, he ain't got to know my heart. He knows my heart upside and down. He created me. and if the bones ain't gone, crocodiles eat them up. No, I ain't say no alligators. I said crocs. Crocs is hungrier than an alligator. You see, I serve a pure God. I serve a pure hearted God. And I don't play around with no marriages. I don't play around with relationships. I don't play around with diseases. I don't play around with none of these things. God knew I got herpes, that's pure syphilis. And then I married the second husband, and he asked for a whore, and then he dipped into her, came back and dipped into me, and God said 3 days. I ain't having that neither, cause these men so quick to say that a woman's cheating on them, and the woman ain't doing nothing but believing in them and believing in God at the same time, and they did it so many times it got sickening to me. I said I'm gonna marry this time. I don't care how I'm married, but I'm gonna marry this time because if a man is lying to me, the lies will show up like it is full bulletproof lies. Greg showing enough did make him some bulletproof lies of the truth. Because I had to make sure I asked him 3 times and I ain't even had no understanding of asking him. I know I love the truth so much, I love it just as plain as air. I said, is that the truth? I asked him 3 times. And then he said, yep. He said, I asked him, so you like, so you like, so you like it? He said, yeah, I like fucking them hoes. And that's the truth. I like fucking them hoes. He still done his deal right then and there after he said I deal with my Uncle Dennis and my Uncle Jim, my cousin Tanya, my daddy. And he said, y'all can kiss his His nasty ass, ugly ass bear behind. He took his clowns down. That boy know his. I just don't know. Ooh, girl. If he didn't deserve his bubble. Honey, it's already on my YouTube page. Enjoy.